Hey everyone, so today what we're going to do is we're going to move into factoring. We went over synthetic because that is going to come up when we do factor later on, either the next lesson or after winter break. So I want you to pause and factor these two problems. All right, so this is a GCF. Right. So 24, does 24 go into 96? I think it does. Yep. So we got 24, 24, 24, and then we have x, the smallest is x, y cubed, y cubed, y cubed, and then z. And I'm going to make it negative since the first one is negative. All right, so when I divide, I get x to the fourth minus 4xy plus 3. And then put that GCF out front. That's it. Because what we're left with, we can't factor. All right, and then the next one should be a straightforward difference of two perfect squares. So 10x plus 7y, 10x minus 7y. All right, so I want you to divide the following. You can use long division, you can use synthetic, it's up to you. So if we do synthetic division, we've got our negative 3 on the outside. So x to the third, 1x to the third, 0x squared, 0x minus 27. We bring the 1 down. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. Negative 3 times negative 3 is 9. Negative 27. So we get negative 54. So those do not combine, right? That didn't work. We got x squared minus 3x plus 9 minus 54 over x plus 3. So that's what we get for that first one. Now let's do the second one. This time it's a minus 3, so a 3 on the outside. 1, 0, 0, negative 27. 1 times 3 is 3. 9, 27, 0. This one did divide in nicely. X squared plus 3x plus 9. So notice when we had a minus 27 on top and a plus on the bottom, it did not divide. When they were both minus, it did divide. So now we're going to do the same thing, but with plus x cubed plus 27. Let's see which one works. So minus 3 on the outside, x cubed, x squared, x, and then a 27. So, minus 3, positive 9, negative 27. So this one worked, right? Divided nicely. X squared minus 3x plus 9. And then is this one going to work? No, because everything's positive, so there's no way that it's going to subtract. So we are going to have a remainder here. So x squared plus 3x plus 9 plus 54 over x minus 3. So the ones that are both the same sign, they end up dividing nicely. And then notice that this is x cubed plus 3 to the third over x plus 3. Right? So notice this pattern here. There is a pattern that we're going to learn. So let's do these, and then based on the two answers that we get, let's see if we can find a pattern. So it's going to be negative 2 on the outside, 1, 0, 0, 8, 1, negative 2, negative 2, 4, 4. So we get x squared minus 2x plus 4. 1, 0, 0, negative 8, and then we put a positive 2 on the outside. 1, 2, 2, 4, 4, 8, 0, x squared plus 2x plus 4. All right, so see if you can figure out what is the pattern here. So this one was x cubed minus 2 to the third. This is x cubed plus 2 to the third. So notice what we get here and here. All right. How are those numbers related? So here's the formula. If we want to factor the sum or difference of two perfect cubes, this is the formula. Right? So for example, if I had x cubed plus, say, 1, right? 1 is just 1 to the third. It would be x plus 1, and then x squared minus, we take those two and multiply them, 1x plus 1 squared is 1, and that would be it. So we're really just, you have to figure out what's being raised to the third power, what's being raised to the third power, and then plug into the formula. All right, so we'll do this first one together, and then you'll do the second one yourself. So 64 is what to the third power? It's 4 to the third. So since it's plus, we're going to have an x plus 4, and then x squared. We're going to multiply those two together, but it's a minus. And then plus, then we take our 4 and we square it. And then we're done. You can't factor x squared minus 4x plus 16. All right, try the next one. So this is 3x to the third plus 5 to the third. So since it's a plus, the binomial is a plus. So now we're going to square this guy, 9x squared. Multiply these together and put a minus in front. 15x. Well, that's ugly. And then we square this guy. And that's our answer. All right, 343. What to the third is 343? That is 7. So we have x cubed minus 7y to the third. So now we're using that other formula. So this time it's a minus, so we put a minus. Square the first guy, x squared, plus, remember opposite sign, multiply those two things together, so 7xy, no exponents, and then plus, we take that last guy and we square him. Done. All right. Try this one on your own. So 8x cubed is what to the third? 2x to the third minus 11 to the third. The binomial is the same sign as the problem. And then the trinomial is going to have a plus. So we take our first term and we square it, 4x squared, plus multiply those two together, 22x, plus take the last guy and square him. All right, last one. These are a little harder because there's a GCF. So pause the video and try these. So my GCF here is 2x. So I'm left with 27 minus x cubed, which is 3 to the third minus x to the third. Now, if you want to divide out a negative one and switch them, you can. I'm not going to. So I've got 2x. 3 minus x is the minus. The binomial stays the same. 9, square the first guy, plus multiply the two guys together, and then square the last guy. And that's it. All right. What is the GCF here? I'm going to go with -2. Pretty sure I'm right. 64y cubed plus 125. So that's 4y to the third plus 5 to the third. So I got my -2 out front. My binomial is 4y plus 5. And then we're going to square 4y, so 16y squared, minus, switch the sign, multiply those two together. 5 times 4 is 20. And then plus 5 squared is 25. And we are finished. All right, practice. Nice short lesson today.